I'm just trying to breathe after that game. That was scary. I can't even think straight. That was a crazy game. It's going on Raider Nation. Trying to talk after this game. Uh, the Raiders won. I know. Just when baby lives up to everything. Let me just stay calm. I'm sorry. This is a ridiculous win. A very, very ridiculous win. First time the Raiders have beaten the Chiefs in 5 tries, or since 2014. I mean, that was Derek Carr's first win in the NFL. It was against the Chiefs on a Thursday night in Oakland. It's been that dang long to beat these idiots. I'm sick of losing to the Chiefs. Honestly, I am. But yeah, this game was stupid. I'll say that much. So many things that went wrong, but of course the very end went right. Let me just say what's wrong. Amari Cooper still had a bad game. I know he had 2 touchdowns, he had 2 big plays, but after that, nothing. Absolutely nothing. He was dropping the ball, guys were looking stupid. Just terrible, terrible to watch. Unbelievably bad. Defense, they made some stupid plays too. That 99-yard drive, it took, 3 plays? Tyreek Hill kicked our ass. Just, yeah, forgettable. That's stuff you don't want to see. And Alex Smith, right now, I mean, he's looking like the real deal or something because he's got stability and a head coach, something that his previous team didn't have. He didn't have the same offense for multiple years in a row. So that's why Alex Smith is the way he is with the Chiefs. So yeah, those were some really bad things. Defense, I still don't trust guys like David Amerson, and some will say it was good that he was injured. It's sad to say that, but that is probably the truth. And also there was that little fight on the sideline. I think Crabtree was butting heads with Donald Penn. I mean, I still think there's issues with this Raiders offense. There's still something within that we don't know chemistry-wise. You hope that winning can hide all this, and yes, winning can cure everything, supposedly. This is one of those times you hope so, because it's been reported that Crabtree and Penn were arguing and got into some shoving with each other on the sideline, so that's not good. Okay, back to the positive. The very final 3 to 4 minutes. Usually we don't say that. Typically the Raiders lose these kind of games where you're up 55 minutes, you play well, and the last 4 minutes you lose. That's usually what we've been seeing. We've seen this nonsense for too many years. Too many years that I can't count off my fingers. It's 14, 15 years of this nonsense? Finally, though, the Raiders get a final drive to go their way. 85 yards down the field. I mean, I'm amazed. There's an offensive pass interference, which those were the right calls. I'm not going to question to the officials on those. That offensive pass interference on Holton, and then they get the 2nd and 25 converted, and then later that pass to Jared Cook happens. I mean, I feel Derek Carr was just kind of throwing it up there and hoping for a prayer, and in a lot of ways it works. I mean, hey, he did get the flags. And then of course, those last, I don't know how long it took in real time, 4 minutes to get the last play off. I mean, gosh, everyone's heart rate was going up to a nonsense level. I mean, you can feel how I was feeling at the beginning of this video. I couldn't even think straight. Goodness, you're going to kill some people. I hope nobody died watching this game. Seriously, I hope not. Yeah, that was stupid. Unbelievably silly. You have was it pass interference one way, and then there's the defensive holding. The pass interference on Crabtree, I think all the calls were legit. Crabtree did push off, and it was up down the field. Not much to question there. Then there was the holding. Unbelievably bad holding calls. I don't think anyone's going to question that, anyone with a brain. And then there's the throw to Crabtree where he got both feet in bounds and the knees are in. No dispute. I do need to point out, Tavecchio made the last kick, thank goodness, because he missed some kicks. Or he missed the one kick earlier and the other one was blocked. This was the first time really Tavecchio had a bad game. Also, there was that penalty on him where I think I forgot there was a motion or something on the PAT, so he's had a rough go. He really did have a rough game for the first time. We'll see what happens there. Once again, though, this Raiders team, we don't know what to think. We have no idea what to think about this Raiders team. They're 3-4. It's better than being 2-5, where probably the season was on life support. This is just barely keeping this team alive. Are they dead? No. Are they alive? I'm not going to say that. This is one of those they're right in the middle. We don't know what type of team this is. They barely won, and they're still breathing just enough. And who knows? This was a last night stand, you could say, for Jack Del Rio and staff, which we're very mad at Downing and Norton and all those guys. You could say their backs were against the wall tonight, and they barely pulled it off. Just win, baby, and all that, whatever. So who knows? We have a lot of football to be played. I'm not going to say they're good or bad, but they're just mediocre, right in the middle, like a 500 team is supposed to be. So you lose by a point one week, and then you win by a point the next week. It really is something. It's good to see the offense looks better, but it doesn't mean they're good. They still can't run the ball. So, and there was, of course, the Marshawn Lynch ejection, which was pretty bad as well. So, I also forgot to say, big shout out goes to Navarro Bowman, the big signing. So far, he made the run defense look good. That's really weird. Usually, guys, when they're released like this, they're terrible. They're past their prime. And I know in this case, I mean, it's clear that he wasn't looking good. I mean, that's why these guys are cut. So he's not going to be the Pro Bowler that he was with the previous team he played for. But if he can be what he was tonight, the Raiders will be in much better shape than they were previously with the defense. So who knows? They're going to need to fix the defense. They're going to need to fix a lot. But tonight, the Raiders are not 0-1. The 4-game losing streak is finally over. Let's enjoy that and just move on to next week. A lot of football to be played. I just don't know what to say. I still think this team is a 500 team at this point, the way they're playing, but who knows? We'll see you guys later. Go Raiders, and yeah, once again, Tony Romo sounded really good calling this game. See you guys later.